A government of national unity is a failure, so they say. It is a futile exercise. How, you may ask? Are there perhaps known or anticipated contributory factors that some of us are not aware of? Welcome to this discussion hosted by pgy.mashamba. It's appreciated that you have tuned in. Presently, our president is busy formulating his cabinet. Likewise, the premiers of different provinces are doing the same. As citizens, we are overwhelmed of this change. Yes, we expected change. That's what we voted for. But we are also scared. We are pinning our hopes on those members of parliament. Our standards of living is in dire straits. There is a saying that when finances are tight, it is from hand to mouth. But when we look at our present situation, to say finances are tight is like an understatement. To say it's from hand to mouth is like an understatement. If you look at this slice of bread, it's the last piece of slice in a household. We say it's from hand to halfway mouth. Because when you are about to bite on this slice of bread, you realize through the corner of your eyes there's somebody looking at you with bleeding eyes to say, can you share that piece of bread? And what do? As an adult, you decide, let me give this person this slice of bread. Are you doing that because you're not hungry? Definitely you are hungry. But you realize, I can still survive for some few hours until I get another opportunity to get a slice of bread. For how long must we tolerate? It will help for politicians to remember that we voted them in because they made promises to say how they are going to contribute in improving our standards of living. Some of the political parties were even mentioning the African National Congress to say, ANC failed you. Vote for us, our party is going to improve the situation. We're going to create jobs. There won't be homelessness, a lot of other things. And the ANC in response as well, they said, yes, we understand, citizens. We failed you. But please vote for us. We're going to improve. We'll make it better. For how long must we continue to believe these promises? Be aware to say, much as you are in, you must take citizens for granted at your own risk. All citizens have pen and paper in different format. We've already started your assessment process. We're observing, we're expecting results within the next 5 years. You might ask yourself, when they say they are assessing us, it's based on what? What are their KPIs, if you want to use that term? Our assessment is based on our standard of living, our basic needs. Is it improving? Are you going to create jobs, for example, so that there can be food at home? We assess you based on, in our neighborhood, we know so many people who've been unemployed. They are tired of handouts. They are hustling. Their children, some pass matric so well, but they cannot go to colleges. They cannot go to universities. They cannot find jobs. They are not lazy. They are stranded, crying out for help. That's one of the KPIs that we use to measure the success of the politicians, of the members of parliament that we voted for. Load shedding. During the campaign for the 2024 election date, suddenly stopped. We expect and believe it is a thing of the past. Let's keep that tick on, positive tick, to say yes. The Department of what? Electricity? What do you call it? We hear of Department of Minerals. We hear of Department of Labor or Home Affairs. Different departments. Show us what you're made of. Strategize. We are not unreasonable to expect results with immediate effect. You have to attend your meetings, but do not set indefinite deadlines. Petrol prices need to come down. Those are some of the things we are using as the KPIs from our side. Political maturity is another expectations that we have of you. How reasonable are you? Are you ready to work with your colleagues there in Parliament? Do you respect other people, their opinions? Do you acknowledge, accept to say it is normal to disagree during your sessions? It is normal to allow the next person to come up with the solutions because you don't have a solution at that time. Or you do have a solution, but the next person of a different party comes with a better solution. Do you suck? How capable are you to can tolerate the next person? Those are some of the measures of political maturity. There's far more. You chose a career to say, now I want to be a full-time politician. You begged us. You told us what you can do for us. We listened, we heard you, and voted you in. Don't start enjoying the comfort to an extent that you forget what motivated you to be where you are. Don't over-enjoy the benefits and forget where you come from. You made a deliberate choice to follow that career path. You had good intentions and you can achieve it. We believe in you. Remember, as citizens, we also face challenges on a daily basis in our social circles, at home, in our households, those who are employed in their places of work, they face challenges. So what will make us entertain your challenges that you are facing? You want us to entertain, to say, when you are in parliament, there are other parliamentarians who are racist, who are tribalistic, who have bloated egos. You want to tell us some feel superior, I feel undermined, and so what? We are also going through that, but we don't stop hustling. We don't tell our family members, okay, I'm not gonna go and try and get food for you because of the challenges. Look at the so-called first world countries. Do you think they don't also encounter such challenges? Do they close their parliament? No, there's no country that closes its parliament. They are also hustling to make it work. So we voted you in. Government of National Unity can never be a futile exercise if you are positively thinking, if you are respecting why you are there. Stop sounding like a broken record. You are being rewarded for your efforts compared to us who voted you in. In 1994, the whole world, their eyes were towards South Africa. They expected the country to explode in flames because of the big change in government. We had our first black president. We survived the challenges then. Whether you were black, white, colored, Indian, we were all equally affected. We were all scared. But because we are a nation that is full of resilience, we made it. It's 30 years later. So why should the change of 2024 be a futile exercise? Why can't we coexist? You there in parliament, why can't you coexist? Use your political maturity to improve the situation. For those who are negative, kill them with positive thinking. Some of them, their conscience will eventually change to say, maybe I have to rethink how I'm doing things. Have I perhaps forgotten my source of motivation? The election date of 2029 might seem like it is too far. It is around the corner. Our appraisals, we will be posting them on that election date in the form of a ballot paper. Where will you be? Your party? Will you rely on selling new promises? Remember, we are critical thinkers. Don't think you are thinking for us. Our decision does not depend on you. Our decision depends on what we are experiencing, how we perceive, how you performed throughout the 5 years. The last example is the 14-year-old of 2024. In 2029, they'll be eligible to vote. They'll be 18, 19 years of age. You can give them your best promises in 2028 to 2029 before election date. But their own KPI will be the lifestyle at home. Is it improving? My parents, my grandparents, my guardians, my older siblings, where are they now? Can I afford money, school fees, or my parents are worse off? Think you are for yourself. How will those future 18-year-olds vote for you if you are promoting to say our government is useless? It's a futile exercise. Mr. Cyril Ramaphosa, the president, need all of us South Africans collectively to can make it work. He is only human as well. Taking instructions left, right, and center. Share this video to politicians and any other person that you think will have an interest. Your comments are of utmost importance because that is our form of feedback. Let's empower each other through the comment section. Thank you very much. Bye.